Hello everybody. Okay, before we get on with it, there's a quick announcement. You remember last time I said that there is a GTK spreadsheet, but it's never been ported to Haiku? Well, it appears my good buddy Pegasus took that as a personal challenge, and he has brought numeric to Haiku, which I guess means that I am now officially an influencer. So let's see if we can move that in the, oh, sorry, it's that one, of course. There we go. Okay, now when I say, that this is not available in Haiku, that probably means I tried to port it myself, but my skills weren't up to it. But Pegasus, his porting skills are much better than mine. And so I'm very happy to say we now do have this very classic GTK app in our repertoire. Okay, on with the show. Don't get cute with me, part 1. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. That may be purely South African expression, don't get cute with me. Means, don't annoy me. Do we have a word processor in the official repos? In Haiku ports, to be precise. Yes, we do. It's Focuswriter. It's not the most advanced word processor. It's basically a front end for Markdown, but yeah, it's there. I haven't been able to find spreadsheet or presentation manager, but who's to say? Maybe I missed it. If you think I missed something, please, comment section, down there. Database, yeah, Teleco. Good general purpose database program. Haven't used it extensively myself, but web browser. Now, I did suggest Falcon when we were talking about KDE, and this is the other Qt based web browser. When we did comparative exercise, Carter actually did pretty well, and it's still maintained, still gets regular updates. Right, then you'll see for bitmap editor and email client, I've got Color Paint and Trajita, and those I already had when we're talking about KDE. Well, I didn't want to make them red. I tried to not duplicate, between KDE and Qt, but sometimes it's a little difficult to tell where the one ends and the other one begins. Okay, then for vector editor, we've got Pencil 2D. That's similar to Wonderbrush. It's got elements of both vector and bitmap editors. Finally, don't get cute with me, part 2. And that is when I say, but I've got my own ports as well. Let's see what we can do with that. I've got a thing called MatWord, which is really an HTML editor, but it hides it well. And yeah, you can do graphics in it, so it's not just a text editor, it really is a word processor. I've got something called PySpread, which is a spreadsheet, and works rather well once you get a hang of it, because rather than inventing their own spreadsheet language, every cell contains a Python object. So, a bit of a learning curve there. Database, I've got Symphytum, which I like very much. It's cross-platform, and it's one of my favorites. And for bitmap editor, I got Drawish, and for vector editor, another hybrid vector / bitmap program called Full Screen Pencil Draw. Really the worst, most soulless name for a program ever. Works though. Okay, so I think we're pretty much done. FLTK or TCLTK, excuse me, TickleTeek. I hate that. We don't have enough programs to fill in one of these forms. It'll just be a solid red block, right? I would like to have done one on character mode programs. You know me. That's just my little obsession, but I don't think anybody else is going to watch that, so that's the end of our fantasy distro competition. Well, sorry, not a competition. It's, well, competition with myself, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed it. And what can we tell from what we've done here? Right? If you don't mind using these rather heavy programs, you can do all these things in Haiku, do it at slightly less expensive basis if you use the KDE alternatives. And after that, the one thing that consistently is missing is the presentation manager. Every time. What is that? It is really so hard to write a presentations manager. We do have these programs where you write in lightweight language like Markdown, and then it converts it into a presentation. Leads me to wonder, why did we have a front end for that? Would there be a market for such a thing? Or is everybody just happy to, use LibreOffice Impress or Calligra Stage? I wonder. Okay, well, thanks for making it to the end of this video. And for a select few of you, thank you for making it to the end of the entire series. Now we are moving away, I think, from the in-depth look at a specific app and more into these more broader looks at Haiku applications in terms of their groupings. So we'll see what we come up with next. Keep using Haiku.